Hi guys, welcome to the video. This is Jerry. In this video, I'll go through all the basic features or quick handover features for this vehicle. This is the MG ZS Excite. This is the New Zealand and Australian version. This is the more like a base model, the petrol sort of entry-level SUV. So if you're looking to purchase one of these vehicles in New Zealand, make sure you contact me, Jerry at ebit.co.nz. I work for East and South Auckland dealership named Ebit. And yeah, if you want to know a little bit more about the vehicle, feel free to check our website. I'll leave all the comment down below. And today, just a quick feature guidance to go through all the features. I'll leave all the timestamps down below so you understand what's going on. You can check different sort of chapters. And if you're looking for more videos, or if you do find this video helpful, please make sure you subscribe and like down below. That would be really helpful. As first, we have the vehicle car key. So you have the manual key blade that opens up and closes, just pretty easy. And from distance, you can lock the vehicle and you can also unlock the vehicle, just pretty easy. And if one of your door is sort of half closed, not fully closed, and when you lock the vehicle, it'll give you a beep sound, just like this. So otherwise, you just unlock, make sure it's all fully closed before you tap the lock button. And if you want to open the boot two ways, one way is obviously once the vehicle is unlocked, push the logo on top, lift it up. Otherwise, you can also use the key in the middle, the button, press and hold. There we go, the boot is released, so you can manually lift it up. So there's no power tailgate on this vehicle. Then you get the triangle piece, so that's your emergency breakdown. So you can open it up, leave it as a triangle. If you have a puncture or anything like that, open the case. We have the space saver and jack and tools. That's pretty easy. For this level, you can drop it down to a lower level, so that's nice and easy. You get a little bit more load space. You can take this off if you need to, just take the hook off. And this cover is very easy to break, but it's very easy to replace as well in case you are getting yourself in problem. You can also drop the rear seat. I'll quickly show you that. To close this, manually drop, just like that. So open the back seat. At the back, it's pretty easy. There's pockets, there's ISOFIX points, there's tethering points at the back. And to drop the seat, it's on each end. You see this pull, so it's on the other end as well. Just pull it straight up and it will be dropped down. You can adjust the armrest if you need to. And when you push back, just make sure you grab the seat belt so it's nice and safe behind. Otherwise, just like that, so your seatbelt doesn't get in the way. And if you do want to open the fuel tank, just over here, so that's your fuel cap, and then this is your bonnet. So they're pretty easy. In New Zealand and Australian, this is 91 is okay for any of the ZS Excite, since it's not turbo charged. And on your doors, you'll see a small cover over here as well, and that allows you to access to the emergency unlock with your manual key in case you have a problem. So just use this to pinch this open, then manually unlock and lock if your key runs the battery. That's pretty easy. Manual adjustment seat. This is reclimb of the back. This is going up or down, and manual forward, backward, sliding. Pretty easy. And the manual adjustments applies on the passenger side as well. All right, now if we jump in, let's switch on the vehicle. So a few different positions. This is more like a initial switch position, so it's not fully switched on, only the screen is switched on. And then second position allows you to switch on the aircon lights and all those things. And dashboard, again, the engine is not switched on. Then if we twist all the way, the engine will be switched on. Because we're just doing a quick handover video, I won't switch on the engine. I'll show you all the things in the vehicle. Let me close the window. So as you can see, the window control is on the driver's side, so that allows you to use the front, rear, and you can do the window lock for the back seat. Pretty easy. Central locking, lock, unlock, and door handle. And when the vehicle drives to 15 kilometers per hour, it automatically locks itself. So that's pretty easy. And if you do wish to unlock, just press the unlock button. For other passengers, if you do want to unlock the vehicle, they need to put the door handle twice. So that's how to unlock. Otherwise, if you do central unlock, they will be able to get out of the vehicle. That's pretty easy. On the driver's side, we also have wind mirror switches. Switch left or right. Sorry, switch right or left. Go up or down to adjust your right wind mirror or left wind mirror. And there's no automatic folding, so you can manually push the wind mirror if you wish to. And headlight adjustments. 0 is the highest leveling. 1, 2, 3 is the lower headlight leveling. And then what do you call it? The aircon switch. Twist and open and close. That's pretty easy. Then in the center, we have the small digital dashboard plus the rev counter and the speedo rev counter on the left, and on the right, we can change the display in the center panel. Just go left and right to change whatever you like to see the panel for your average speed, for your average consumption, stuff like that. This is the brand new vehicle just down the road test. You can even see your range to empty on the top as well. And then up here we also have a setting menu, so you can click OK to go in the setting menu. First one, you can set your speed alert. So at the moment it's 120k. That means you can set, if your vehicle goes over 120k, it'll give you a warning on the dashboard. You can click OK to go up or down to change whatever the speed warning you'd like to be, and then click OK to confirm. You can also cancel it if you wish by keep going up or keep going down to 0. And then going on the right, we have tire pressure monitoring system. So this vehicle is equipped with that feature. That means if you click OK, then you can see the front left tire is on 2.1 bar. You can go right again to 2.1, 2. So it's all safe at the moment. But if the front of your tire pressure is too low, it's going to give you a warning on the dashboard. That's pretty easy. Last one is the traction control. You can turn the traction control off if you wish to using this button by pressing OK. Otherwise, if you drive around city, you do not wish to turn it off, you just leave it on. So no yellow light on the dash with traction control, that means the function is on. And go right, you can click OK to go back. Pretty simple. Yeah, so that's how to change the screen basically. And these two buttons work while your smartphone is connected with Apple CarPlay. So these allow you to go in directly into Apple CarPlay, and these allow you to activate the Siri command, which I can show you that later, but I have shown it in a completely different tutorial. If you do want to check that, make sure you click my channel and see more videos. On the left, we have volume adjustment, plus, minus, and mute. That's pretty simple. Track control for radio controls, radio stations, or music control once your phone is connected. On the left, we have the phone answering button. So if your phone call is on the screen, you just one tap to answer the phone call, or double tap to reject or hang up the phone call. Source is to change to between AM, FM, or Bluetooth, or even USB player for the music, by the way. And behind the steering, we have auto lights, so you can twist this dial to change to manual or auto. You can leave on auto all the time. If you do want to switch off, just quick tap and leave. There's no indication or anything like that. You won't be able to tell. Otherwise, just make sure you switch back to auto. But otherwise, as long as this is the auto, it will automatically switch on, switch off for you. And when your headlights switch on, for example, manually switch on, you can also engage your fog lights. This is the front fog light. You can see that light over here. And twist and release rear fog lights. Otherwise, reverse, neutral, that means no fog lights. Switch back to auto again. Just how to do that. You can do high beam, push forward when your headlight is on, and flash, pulling backwards. Pretty simple. On the right hand side, we have windscreen wiper. So this is just a manual windscreen wiper. So this position is off position over here. Drop it down, they only wipe once, just like that. If you pull up to intermittent, so that means it's gonna swipe in a particular speed. You can do this to go up or low speed if you like. Otherwise, this is more like a fast speed, and this is the fastest speed. That's how to change the front wiper. You can also twist this forward or backwards to use the rear wiper. On O means off, and you can also twist and hold to wash the rear wiper if you wish. Just twist forward or backwards and hold until you're happy to wash the rear wiper, or push the whole lever back to the steering to wash the front wiper. It's pretty easy. And we have cruise control buttons down there. So you have two functions. You can use this function. So if this pushed all the way backwards, you can see my engine is not switched on, by the way. So there's no light on the dashboard. You can engage the set button on the side that allows you to use as a speed limiter. So I'm gonna press set. You can see this dashboard, it's gonna set at 30. So that means my set speed is on 30 now. I will drive the vehicle, pushing the brake, pushing the accelerator, but the vehicle will not allow me to go over 30 kilometers while I'm driving. And then you can also go up, just like that. Keep going up to 50, to 100, whichever you like, or whichever the speed you're driving. That means you will be able to set your speed limit at whatever you like before you go over your speed limit. So that's how to use the speed limiter. If you do want to cancel, just simply tap this button again. It's gonna go to standby. Means that function is disengaged, it's paused, it's not ready just yet. So when you see standby, it's not engaged. When you see When you press the set again, no standby, that means that function is ready or is on basically. And then if you do want to, let's cancel that again. So if you do want to use cruise control, where the vehicle will drive it for you in terms of acceleration, and then you just pull a lever back. So as you can see, pull all the way back, it's on position. So at the moment, our cruise control light comes on over there. That means we can start driving the vehicle at certain speed. I'm going to tap the set button again. The vehicle will set a particular case on the top, and this light will change to green. It's gonna be basically driving the vehicle for you. Depends on your set speed. Again, if it's 50, it'll be driving at 50 kilometers. You can go up or down to change your set speed from 50 to 55, 50, 60, or go down by to 45 to 40. That's how it works. You can also push and hold, or push down and hold to go one by one if you wish to change the speed. And then at any time, if you do want to cancel the cruise control, you simply apply the brake, just push down, it will be cancelled. It will go back to the orange light again. Otherwise, you can let the light touch forward as to halfway to cancel, or resume by pulling it back to resume after you cancel the cruise control. But if you push all the way, that means we're on off position. It's gonna be turned off for the cruise control. Instead, your speed limiter will be ready to engage. That's how that works with this particular lever. Another thing, you can also adjust the steering column just by pushing this down. You can go up and down with the steering column. Now we are in this particular screen. This is the brand new screen for MG New Zealand. I'm not sure if Australia has changed the system or not, but hopefully you will see this system on the new delivery vehicles. So this system is just a different look from the last system we have, but exactly same function. There's no difference for the function. If you drive a vehicle that has all the other screens and other things, don't worry, you'll be able to access to all these functions available on this vehicle. There's no that change. So first one, we have 3 display panels on the top, radio, car, and Apple CarPlay, plus time on the top. Then you can swipe left to your video, pictures and settings and all that things if you wish. And off allows you to switch off the screen. So that's pretty easy. First one, we're gonna go to the radio screen. So press the radio, you can see this play radio station we're playing. So you can click left or right, go to next and last available radio stations if you wish. You can also press this to scan, so that will keep scanning for your radio stations. And then press this icon over here that allows you to see the station list. If you press refresh, and that means it's gonna show all the radio stations available in this particular area by a station list. Just like that, you can swipe up and down to go to your stations. Otherwise, just simply keep clicking left and right to go to your radio stations. When you drive the vehicle, again, you can use these buttons to go to different radio stations. You can press the sound, and that allows you to change the sound settings, all that things, volume, EQ, sound stage. I won't need to go into details. And then if you do want to change any of your favorites, you can see over here, you can swipe left and right a few pages to go. So every page will have 5 radio stations. Let's say if you want to change the first one, I'm going to click and hold. I'm going to click this icon over here. I'm going to delete. That means this radio station is gone. And if I want to override this radio station to the first one, I'll just press the plus button. Now it's changed to the first one. Otherwise, if I don't save any second page or anything like that, I will just press the plus, but it has been saved, so I won't be able to switch over there. Just how that works. And then same thing applies to the AM. There's no difference on that. So that's pretty easy. And next one, we have the car setting. So that allows you to set up a few things about the vehicle. First one is lighting. So you can set up follow me home. It is on at the moment. That means when you switch, when you use your key to unlock the vehicle at night, the vehicle stays on, the vehicle's headlight stays on for about 30 seconds before it's switched off automatically. If you don't like it, you can just simply disengage. Otherwise, engage if you like it. Next one, we have Find My Car. So in case you can't find your vehicle in the car park at all, what you want to do is, as long as your vehicle is locked, you want to take out the car key and press the lock button from distance, as long as the vehicle sensor is still working, and then the vehicle give you either lights or lights and horn. Depends on your information, stuff like that. I'll give you flash or horn. If you don't want horn, just do lights, or otherwise standard is lights and horn. It's pretty easy. Handling, that allows you to change the steering feel. So from urban, which is very light, normal, it's balanced, and dynamic, it's a little bit heavy. So this is purely up to you. You can change whatever you like. last one, other. So you can actually personalize this button on the steering. This is the start button over here. So if you personalize to a smartphone, that means if your iPhone is connected with Apple CarPlay on the screen, you can just press this button. It'll go directly into Apple CarPlay screen. If you don't want that feature, you just play home, car home. That means if I select home, I'll just press this button, it'll directly go back to home. This is honestly up to you. Whatever you want to do, your choice. Last one, you can reset the whole thing if you wish. That's pretty easy. And press this button, you can go back home. And you also get direct buttons underneath, by the way. So this is the home button, obviously. You can also use this button as a home button. And music, that's your entertainment or radio or USB. If you press this button right now, there's nothing is connected, and you can press this for the radio. This is the radio button. You can also go into the car settings directly, or you can go to the phone settings directly as well. So I'll quickly show you how to switch connect the smartphone. So it's pretty easy. What I'll do is press the home phone screen over here. As you can see, the Bluetooth is switched on the top. If you do want to switch it off, just press off. Pretty simple, but obviously we want to switch on so we can find the device we want. And then you can see the Bluetooth name over here, MGBT, with the serial number at the back. You can also see the paired devices over here. If you want to delete anything, you can delete them if you wish to. Otherwise, I'll go to my phone and I'll go to the settings over here, and then we can see the Bluetooth is over here. So it's going to search any devices down the bottom over Bluetooth. It's switched on. There we go. If it's found the same name as the screen name, so I'm going to click that name for us. 1 second. You can see it's the same serial number on both devices. I'll click pair and click yes on the screen, and your phone will ask, do you want to allow your contacts? If I press allow, that means it's going to read my phone text, not phone text, contact number, contact details of someone, or contact name or call history, stuff like that. Now you can see my phone is connected with a small icon on the top. That means that phone is connected. You can see the call history, you can see the contact, you can see the keypad if you wish to. Otherwise, go just over there. And if I do want to play any music, just press the music icon. Then it will start playing whatever is on my phone through the speakers. And again, you can use all these buttons to control whatever you want. While you drive, you can also use a source to change whatever the display you want, radio, phone, anything else. Yeah, that's pretty much the screen, and this is how the reverse camera looks like. As soon as you put on reverse, it will pop up. You have the reverse camera on this side, guidelines, everything, and you have parking sensors on the right. Cool, that's pretty easy. And then at the bottom, we'll have all the aircon switch. So this is on and off button, so press on, off. You have a display on the top that will give you a quick guidance on the top. Then off, on, so that's switched on again. You have, this is the front, so the windscreen demister in the morning, and blast, basically AC on and off, recirculation on and off, rear demister for the rear windscreen, fan speed up and down, and directions you can change to whichever direction you like. With the fan blowing, it will temporarily display on the top, then after a few seconds it will disappear, just like that. Other things underneath, we have USB and USB 12-volt socket for charging, and USB will also allow you to connect a smartphone with iPhone. So all you need to do, just grab a cable, plug it in, plug into your phone. As long as you have Siri enabled on your phone, you can then play through your things through Apple CarPlay with your navigation, with all the information you have on the screen. So pretty easy. Gear selector, you can park, reverse, neutral, drive. When you're on drive, you can also shift to sports, or manual sort of Tiptronic that allows you to drive the vehicle either on sports, so give you a better throttle response, or push forward and backwards to change to manual mode between 1 to 4 gears. This is 4-speed automatic, by the way. Otherwise, push all the way to cancel that. Then you can also engage the it's called shift lock. So basically, you grab your manual key, push that in, then you can use the vehicle. You can push the gear to neutral. That allows you to push the vehicle without the vehicle's engine switched on, in case you have an emergency breakdown or anything like that. Otherwise, you don't have to worry about it. Handbrake, pretty easy. I don't think I need to explain that. And cup holders on the card holders on the side. It's pretty handy. And then center console, and you have glove box with your online menu. So that's pretty easy. On the top, 3 buttons. This is the door light. If it's push thing, that means if I open the door, the light will come on. Otherwise, we'll close the door. That's pretty easy. Reading lights on the right, reading lights on the left. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for all the features on this vehicle. Again, for my personal promotion, if you're looking for a vehicle in Auckland, especially around Auckland, contact me. My name is Jerry. I work for Abbott, and if you're looking to more videos in the future about MG vehicles, MG products, MG guidance, everything like that, make sure you subscribe and like down below. Your help is really appreciated. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.